Hello, and welcome to Pyre. I'll be let's playing this now. This is Pyre. It was released this year, so look, I told you I'd be playing more recent games. It released this year, I believe either July 25th or June 25th, I can't quite recall, and it did have an update a month ago, 29th of September, it's currently 24th of October. It had an update called the True Nightwings update, which is why I've decided to come back and play it. The main difference between, or what it introduced, is a new game mode, where it's basically Iron Man mode. To those of you who don't know what that means, it means I just can't go back and save. This is the kind of game where win or lose, succeed or fail, it doesn't matter. Oh no, that puts it in a very bad light, in a negative light. It means you can just continue moving forwards, regardless of if you win or lose. And this is, yeah, I'm just gonna get started. I haven't really set this up in advance. We'll see. True Nightwing. Here we are. This is what's new. For players who have finished the campaign, your adversaries will be favored by the stars themselves. Enlightenment required to rank up rescaled. Cannot load checkpoints. See, that's the important part. Slug market inventory. Oh, alright. So it's basically for people who've played this game. Absolutely. Subtitles, definitely. And aim assist, no. We don't need it. I am a little bit apprehensive to be playing this game. Excited, yet apprehensive, because this is a very text-heavy game. Think Persona, where it has text, a very dialogue text-based part to it, and a very gameplay segment to it. So it switches between the two. I explained that poorly. But here we have, you can see a figure in the bottom. It was up to me to click. I'm sorry if you hear my clicks. I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse. It does support controller, which might be more fun. I've turned up the music intentionally, so you can hear this awesome music. I hope you can. I'm excited. Oh, I've only played this game once. I've been meaning to play it a second time. Days on the Downside, a vast purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. Brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. Three shapes emerge, and each clad in strange attire. Fuck this music. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. A proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups. See? Right on schedule. What did I tell you? Tell us we'd find someone alive. Someday we'd find something alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know, I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like she's breathing. Fuck this music. The masked wanderer presumes you're female. Seems she is still and then stands aside. Then stand aside, I shall send her to a better place. She's a she? Can you people just tell? Hang on, the marking on her rags, I think she's one of them. Just look into that center, the star on the back. But look at her, she's beyond our help, and we are beyond hers. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck out there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. I won't be long. Now this reveal is going to be awesome. The man turns around towards you and begins unfastening his mask. I love the art style in this game. I've forgotten his name, but I love him. He's my favorite. But I've forgotten his name. What does that say about me? Hello, friend. Don't care who you are, what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal. Nothing's here. I love that feeling to this game. You're parched and he gives you a drink. You ache, he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There, it turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwin. That's Hedwin, one of the three masked wanderers. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to the old black wagon. Nothing like stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals. Sorry, we know what that is. Criminals through alabaster streets. Step inside. Naturally. I love this game. I really enjoy this quite a lot. I love all Supergiant games. Sorry, I'm stalling. I should be reading. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasp on her mask. Those eyes. Wow. Jodariel. She's the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Of note are her horns and her fingernails, which you can't see right now. And as for myself, the Samoan struggles with his mask. Jodariel assists him. Ow! Baller mustache. I love it. There's a very funny story to be shared about that mustache, but I won't say it now. That is to say, you may regard me by my name, Rookie Greentail, the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions you to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Doesn't trust us. Can she do it? Hope so. I haven't asked her yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, sister, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you and all, but tell me something. Do you know how to read or what? I admit it. Over time, you managed to learn something. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in their right mind would dare violate the law of the land. And you are who you are, and you did not earn your sentence. Sorry, you did not earn your sentence. Is no one's business but your own. I can't read. This is problematic. This is why I was very apprehensive about playing this game, because I realized lots of reading, lots of text, and that worries me. You confirm they're suspicious. There's no use trying to hide it. That's my crime. I can read. Literacy, and this isn't like some kind of fancy. Sorry, I should read this. Well then, glory days, because it just so happens my associates and I got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot. I love you, Hedwyn. You're my favorite. Have a look. So, and this isn't like some kind of fantasy, high fantasy reading, hieroglyphs or whatnot. This is just basic common reading. Literacy is a crime. What does that say about the Commonwealth? You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Yes, please. One of the differences playing in this Nightwing mode, all the writings are unlocked right away. In game, you normally have to unlock them bit by bit as you play the game. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude between the brightest of the 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the right, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. This is very much a religious text of sorts. This is perhaps the most interesting part of the game, yet at the same time, the most boring part of the game. I love it. But it took a while to grow onto me. The book describes a complicated method through which the exiles can return you to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your visions start to fade and blur, you feel your body weaken, and you give out. Has the book taken me in? So it's a very heavy, dense religious text, and this game does... I know you should mention religion. Oh, shut up.
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked. So it is true. Yes, this is where approaching the gameplay side of the things, the tutorial. Yeah, but what now and where'd the reader go? She should still be out there. For now, we have to put faith in her. She could abandon us, she won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond, as Hedwyn then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're not going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asks. So this is the tutorial. I'm not going to skip it because there's a lot of flavor text that's important.
Falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Okay, he's going to keep talking.
As a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves.
Agreed. Understandably.
The three must act as one.
So, yeah, there's a lot of flavor to this game that the context is set up for during these tutorial areas.
With the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile.
That's right. I apologize for the awkward silences. I'm just trying to definitely showcase.
Into the flame is banished.
Showcase how the game works, because it is much easier to explain that way.
His or her cohorts must make do on their own.
Because this...
but it is not so simple.
Hello. This boils down to... Oh, shut up, okay.
Whose own freedom is at stake. beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
This is fantasy basketball. So it's all happening in real time.
Aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
That's interesting. I forgot that about the aura.
Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done. Again.
Wait, hold up. There's a way you can notice before I cast my aura, there's a quick flash. If I can get the timing right, I can
So,
shoot it out faster.
a glorious performance, I admit.
Excellent.
More
Well,
than
thank
I
you.
expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame.
Don't walk. I'm not doing this. The game's walking me.
Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength.
I adore this game. The art sound, the voice is excellent. Yay, Rookie's back. The dog, Rookie Greentail.
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Whoa. Yeah, okay, this is where the game starts getting...
Now go. Shall it be
No, she caught it. Not so long. You can throw the ball into the pyre instead.
display?
Doing that in turn,
Flinging
you
the
don't get
orb
banished.
into the flames
Yeah,
like
here we
that.
are.
You elude banishment using such tricks.
You're meant to be... The game tries to enforce you to play this game as a group, but I find it's a lot better to just focus...
Aim was true.
to just focus on the one player and really just own them. And see, this is... I remember talking about in my...
Gone, you lot.
Yeah, get Rookie, who can sprint fast. Just like so.
Has gone in.
I remember talking to my Hyperlight Drifter about, you know, the functionality of sliding, what its use is. Oh, no. Oh god, I got banished. Woo! In. All glory for God, I have become awfully silent. No matter, the aim of the goal is to try and reach... No! He got me! Double in, and we're done. The aim is to try and extinguish your enemy's pie. Hit it to 0, you win.
Dear reader, now you understand.
Indeed, I do. I already understood. Hopefully the viewers
Or
understand.
do you?
Or do I indeed?
This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
Da-da-dun. Damn, that's a shame. Well, hopefully you understood enough from the tutorial. Maybe I should have skipped it. I wasn't too sure, but there's a lot of flavor text, is what I'm saying. That really helps give context to everything that you're doing, and skipping the tutorial would miss it, I think. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what, supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. She leads you outside with the brooding dark of the nights await. Now show us before the howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites, an ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Let's look up towards the stars. Oh, and the Titan star's already here. That's bothersome. Goal, the South Star, burns bright over a massive ridge of stone much farther than the naked eye can see. And that is a Titan corpse. It will make a lot more sense as we continue playing this game. 200 leagues east, due east, the Ridge of Gold. According to the stars, next right shall soon commence here. No, there's some flavor text to this. Fossil remains of the serpent Titan slain by Golathanian, yet loom over those living in its shadow. And that's a common theme between all the rites take place at Titan corpses. Great, we're supposed to be there when exactly? You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Well, this would be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Reader, do not deceive us, pray we make good use of our remaining time. I actually quite like Jodario. What she means is glad to have you aboard, sister. We're counting on you, friend. Hedwin, my favorite. I would turn gay for that, but no, I wouldn't. But in order of which I like best, Headwind followed by Jadariel followed by Rookie. That's just, yeah, I know. I'm being speciesist, lacking the dog list. What can I say? Now, I was mentioning before the tutorial started, you know, there's certain really religious pretext to this game, and I realize bringing religion up in YouTube, not a smart idea, but I'm going to, you know, try to set up a kind of a sort of, let me finish this point before I continue. Setting up a kind of a rap around it, where this is religious in the context of writing and novels and games. So let's keep amicable. Let's have some decorum on the comment section. Sorry, that was way too long to go. You arrive in Danside Prairie, one of the Danside's only verdant regions. Where the road ahead is forked, there's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. Telling you, want to take the northern pass, got an associate and hollow route. The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through. Okay, these ones not so important. I'll point out which flavor text is important. I've got to pay a visit to besides. Fire new associate, we have to go to Blooming Pool. The southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area, pocked with hot springs. And avoid attention and get stuck in the bog for a while. Headwind, he wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. What if the reader settled this? She marks the way, we get us there. If these rides are meant to test our faith, then we best learn to trust the reader's instinct on our path. No second guessing. Can we live with that for now? Yeah, sure, if necessary. So now this is the way the game gives full control of the plot to the player. It's a bit ham-fisted at times, but for the most part, it's good. Then it's settled, just point the way. Alright, so do we meet Rookie's associate, or do we find rare flora? I think check out the associate instead. We'll see if it pays out. Maybe it pays out in future. Unfortunately, this is one of the issues I have with this kind of visual novel style game, where you're given these options, but at times they're very vacuous and pithy, and they don't have any impact in the long grand scheme of things. At times, we'll see as we play. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Rookie, he's an opportunistic and well-connected cur. That's a dog. That's the species. Cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey sister, just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will ya? We'll have to drop it off. A plain parcel. Ooh. It's quite expensive, 30. 30 is quite high in value. You can use it to buy things, buy trinkets. See, because we're playing at, you can notice the top right corner. That's the corpse of the Titan. That gold Galathanian Slade. The black wagon rides to stop. The others ask you insist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rise. Nothing more. Oh, no, here, we can talk to people. What was I about to say? Yeah, because I'm playing Nightwings mode, all the trinkets are unlocked in advance. This is cool. Greentail family portrait. A reasonable likeness of a younger Rookie. An intricate sigil, a symbol is said the board describes the need. The Book of Rights describes the need of such a thing. You can see each of these characters, they have like a little thing. You can hover over them to see, Headwind status. Resting up for the night. Where is Jodariel's drive imp? Oh yeah, these guys are what drive the wagon. Where is Jodariel's old raiments common room? I'm sorry, this is important to me. Jodariel, hello. Oh, no matter. Talk to you can glean a lot of character from those little flavor text. Hey sister, appreciate going through hollow route back there. About that, are you certain the parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. Much as I love the idea of procuring fungus there, Jodie, she's a grim long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. Hence the horns and hence the fingernails, which you can't quite see, but living in the downside, yeah, it transforms you. We wouldn't go around second-guessing a good sister's decisions, right? She says nothing, she even, scoffs at that even. Come along, Greentail, we have much left to prepare. So you can glean a lot of character from these little flavor text. I'm not going to bother because it actually takes a lot of time. I just want to find Jodariel's. Where? Headwinds, drive imps. Where is it? And a lone minstrel. Figures he's very silent in the corner of the wagon. That guy's important. Commence the rite. This, you know what? Oh my gosh. What a weird first 20 minutes. Haven't really done much, but hopefully I have hooked you enough to want to see more of this game. It'll get better, I promise. It's already pretty good, but, you know, my commentary I'm speaking of will get better as we play through, as we get more into the gameplay side of things. No matter. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewership. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more Pyre coming in future, but until then, have a nice day.